Hello everybody, welcome to Technique Tuesday. I wanted to share with you guys this super cute little card. I'm just gonna move my camera a little closer here so you can maybe see a little bit better. There we go. Hopefully that's okay and you guys can see okay. I am getting a new webcam. It's on the way, so hopefully the quality of the videos will be better and you'll be able to hear me a little bit better, because I was told in my video yesterday you guys couldn't quite hear me, so I'm hoping you can hear me today. So I'm just going to wait and see who's going to hop on, and I'll just talk about an upcoming Zoom class I'm holding. So the Zoom class is a fancy fold class, and we're going to be using the Under My Umbrella bundle. So you've got your Under the Umbrella stamp set as well as the Umbrella Builder Punch. And the cards that we're going to be making, let me just get these out here for you, are these fun little cards here. So here's your one fancy fold. Okay, that's a double easel card. This one's kind of like a fun fold, how it opens like that. And then this one is a desk fancy fold where it kind of sits flat but pops up. And then this fun fold card which holds like gift card or cash. So these are the cards that we're going to be making. Now if you sign up for the class, there's 4 options for the class. So option 1 is you just purchase these card kits here. So there's 4 cards total. Each one of them will be numbered, and I will include PDF instructions so you know in the instructions which card is which. Just for this kit, it's a $20 cost, and you just contact me to purchase it. And then you would need to use either the Under My Umbrella stamp set or another stamp set that you have in your arsenal to make the cards. Option number 2 is you purchase the stamp set from me. So with GST and shipping, the total of that would be $26, and I'll give you this set of card kits for free. Option 3 is you purchase the stamp set and the punch. Cost of that is $53, and again I'll throw in these card kits for free for you. And then your 4th option is kind of great for new stampers. It's for maybe someone who doesn't have a lot in their craft room or in their desk space. They need glue and they need dimensionals, that kind of stuff. This option is called I Want It All, and it includes the stamp set, the punch, memento ink pad, dimensionals, multi-purpose glue, basic rhinestones, and a clear block. All of that for $96. That includes GST and shipping within Edmonton, and I'll throw this kit in for free. So you'll not only get the kit but the PDF, and then I'll email out the Zoom link to everybody who's going to be in the class. The class is on December 30th at 2 p.m. And I'm doing it at this time because I figure there might be a few people off that week. I may be looking for something to do. It's kind of between the holidays, between Christmas and New Year's. Just something to keep you busy. Okay, so that's going on. So please shoot me a message if you're interested and let me know what option you would like. Okay, so we're going to get going on our Technique Tuesday card. So I'm going to show you how to create, hopefully I'll hold it up a little bit closer, these cute little stained glass dragonflies. So this features a new stamp set that's going to be available in January. It's a whole bundle. It's the Dragonfly Garden Bundle. So it includes this adorable little stamp set, which has some wildflowers and a couple different dragonflies and some cute sayings. And it comes with the Dragonfly punch, which punches out a large dragonfly as well as a little guy. So I'm just going to set that aside for now. So I've also featured in these cards, if you're familiar with Stampin' Up, you'll know that every January they have a promotion called Celebration. And again, we're having it again next year, as always. So this begins in January, and this DSB paper I have on these cards is a celebration item. So if in January you purchase a $60 order, you'll get this pack of 6x6 designer series paper. It's called Oh So Ombre. You can see some of the colors here. So I've got, this is Rococo Rose, this is Coastal Cabana, and this one on top here is Blackberry Bliss, and this is what we're going to use to make our card today in our demo. So I'm just going to push these up to the top here out of my way. So what you're going to want to start with is a piece of Blackberry Bliss cardstock. This will be your card base. It measures 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches. And you're going to score it on the long side at 4 1/4. And then I'm just going to fold it in half and burnish this edge. I'll set that aside for now. You're going to need another piece of Blackberry Bliss cardstock. This measures 5 3/8 inch by 4 1/8 inch. Then you're going to need a piece of your designer series paper. Again, this is from the celebration item called Oso Ombre DSB. This measures 5 1/4 inch by 2.5 inch. And then you'll need a piece of Whisper White cardstock. This measures 5 1/4 inch by 1.5 inch. Now, while we're talking about Whisper White cardstock, I just wanted to mention to you that Whisper White cardstock is being discontinued. Not because it's not a good product, it's unfortunately the supplier, due to the impacts of COVID-19, are unable to be in operation anymore, so they have shut down. Don't worry though, Whisper White cardstock is being replaced by basic white cardstock. So as soon as the Whisper White runs out, you'll notice when you place an order it will say basic white instead of Whisper White. And what you'll also need for this card is a piece of scrap vellum. So I've got a piece here. You'll see it's all cut funny because this is a scrap. And then I've got some very vanilla lace trim that we're going to add to the card. And then I've got some Artistry Blooms adhesive back sequins. So these are super pretty here. I'll just hold them up. If you can see how iridescent they are, they're so fun. Hi Sharon, thanks for tuning in and watching. We're talking about stained glass dragonflies, so that's what we're creating today. Alright, so I'm just going to start by creating my base. So first I'm going to take my piece of white cardstock, and I've got this cute little saying that says thank you for your kindness. And I'm going to get my Memento ink pad out, and I'm just going to put a saying kind of in the middle to the left of this cardstock. Just like so. And I'm going to glue this to our piece of Blackberry Bliss cardstock using some mono multi-glue, or green glue, whatever you want to call it. Let me see if I can, there we go. And I'm just going to glue this towards the top of my Blackberry Bliss cardstock, just leaving a little bit of an edge around, just like so. And then I'm going to glue this on the bottom here. Okay, so again, I'm just going to use some of my green glue. And the reason why I'm using this type of glue is because it gives you a few seconds drying time so that you can move your cardstock or DSB around until you're satisfied with where it's sitting. So, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to get out our, oh, of course I can't get this off. There we go. Our stamp and seal. And I'm just going to flip this over, and I'm going to put a little strip, see if I can get this going, of our stamp and seal on either side here. And I'm just doing that so that I can adhere our lace trim. So it's just going to stick to the adhesive on the back. And bring it across. So it just kind of hides the cut mark between the two types of cardstock and DSP. And then I'm going to take some of my mono multi-glue and put a border around and some all over, and I'm just going to attach this to our card base. Now this is dark cardstock. So you might want to also put a piece of your white cardstock on the inside before sending this, just so that you can write a personal message. Okay, so we've got that done. Now to our stained glass dragonflies. So I've got my dragonfly on my block already, and my piece of vellum. So to stamp on vellum, I would recommend using our Stays-On ink. The reason why is it's kind of like a permanent marker, and it won't smudge when you put it on. And it'll stay there permanently. You do need to give it probably a few seconds drying time, but once it's dry, you're good to go. So I'm going to need 2 of these, so I'm just going to stamp 2 onto my vellum. Just like so. And put away my Stays-On before I make a mess. And I'm going to clean off my stamp right away because the Stays-On does stain, because it's a permanent ink. So perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to get a couple of my Stampin' Blends markers. So this I have the light and dark Blackberry Bliss to match the DSB I'm using. And I'm going to flip over my vellum so that I'm going to color on the side that does not have Stays-On ink. And I'm going to take my dark marker and color the dragonfly body. Just like so. And I'll take the light one and color his wings in. Just like this. And this is how you get your stained glass effect. You could use any color. I'm just using these ones because it matches my DSB. And I do recommend using blends on vellum because they dry very fast and don't smudge, because they're an alcohol-based marker. So, alright, just like that. So there's our dragonflies. So now I'm just going to get out our punch here. I'm just going to trim my vellum because I don't need little dragonflies cut out, so I want to save this. I'll use this scrap for another project. So I'm just going to line up our punch. Just like so. Punch them out. And get the other guy. One from the other side. I love punches because they make making cards so fast. So I'm just going to set that aside here. And for our little dragonflies, I am going to curl his wings up a little bit. So I'm just going to get my bone folder here. And I'm just going to curl the edges a little bit so he's got some dimension. And the way I do that is I just put his wing between my thumb and the bone folder and pull. And I don't know if you can see, it kind of gives it a little bit of a curl. Okay, just like that. And now to attach them to my card, I'm just going to use some glue dots. But you could also use the mono multi-glue again. I just find the glue dots are super easy to use. And I'll put one down there. And put another one up here. Just like so. And then I'm going to get my Artistry Bloom sequins and my Take Your Pick tool to add some sequins all over. So I'm going to put a couple over here, a small one and a big one, put a little one over here, one here, and here. I'm going to go crazy with the sequins because I think they add a little something extra. And there. There, that's it. All done. What do you guys think? Isn't this stained glass technique fun? You could do it with a lot of different images. I just chose the dragonflies because their wings are sort of transparent anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little Technique Tuesday video. And thank you for stamping with me. Have a great day.